Well, Whiskey Jack, how about a little bit of A? 1, 2, 3, 4. Welcome, everybody. This is the Canadian Country Music Legend Show. This is the Toronto debut in the beautiful Redwood Theatre. And we welcome you. Thank you all for coming tonight. We, as Canadian country performers ourselves, we're only too aware that we follow a great tradition of great singer-songwriters who have become world famous for the songs and their personalities, and we've contributed a great deal to the world in that way. I mean, Wilf Carter and Gordy Tapp and Gordon Lightfoot, Tommy Hunter, all those people, which we're going to salute tonight. Even Margaret Atwood contributed quite a bit to the gross national product. Eh, Douglas?
Yes, Duncan.
Yes. So, let's get this thing on the way. This is a Huge Room Live production, a Banjo Dunk Productions production, a Redwood Theatre production, and we have country music royalty here, and we're looking forward to spending a couple hours with you, having a lot of fun. So for us, thank you. So for us, it started back in the late 70s, but we would play songs by this songwriter, but it didn't really register how great he was until I met him in 1990, and then we started to go on tour with him, and then next thing you know, we're recording with him, become good friends with him, and he's probably had more influence on Whiskey Jack than any other legend out there. So, and every show we did with him started with these 4 words. It's Bud the Spud from the bright red mud, rolling down the highway smiling. The Spuds are big on the back of Bud's rig, and they're from Prince Edward Island. They're from Prince Edward Island. Now from Charlottetown to Summerside, they load him up to the big long ride. He hops in the cab and he's off with the prime Sebagas. Gotta catch the boat to make Tormentine as he heads up the old New Brunswick line. Through Montreal, he's just a-flying with another big load of potatoes. He's Bud the Spud from the bright red mud, rolling down the highway smiling. The Spuds are big on the back of Bud's rig, and they're from Prince Edward Island. They're from Prince Edward Island. Now the OPP, they don't think a hell of a lot of Bud, I'll tell you. Now the cops been looking for the son of a gun as he's ripping the tar off the 401. The name of the sun shines up in the sun. Green Gables. He makes Toronto about 7 o'clock as he backs her up to the terminal dock. All the fellas gather round just to hear him talk. What another big load of potatoes. It's Bud the Spud from the bright red mud, rolling down the highway smiling. The Spuds are big on the back of Bud's rig, and they're from Prince Edward Island. They're from Prince Edward Island. Now, right around now, in the song, Tom would take a minute and he'd introduce the band. So I'm going to let them vamp just like this. I'm going to start over here. On my left, 10 years on the road with Tom. He's from Tom's, not home province, but he may as well be Prince Edward Island. You'll hear tonight just what a superlative fiddler, musician he is, multi-instrumentalist, very talented, Billy McGuinness. There aren't many drummers that could have played with Tom, but this fella is one of them. He fits in, he just got the glove, he's got in the groove. Can you hear the groove? He's got from Kincardine, Ontario, Mr. Buck McWaters. But the gold standard in terms of surviving the road with Tom has to be our buddy back here on the bass. He 2-time Juno nominated with the Grievous Angels. Continues to play with the Grievous Angels today, but survived 13 years on the road with Tom. I can't even imagine how much secondhand smoke or how many beers he had to drink to do that, but Tim Hadley on the bass. Speaking of Juno nominations, my best friend over here, the musical director of this show, the guy I turn to when I want to know, Douglas, is that a C6 or an F7? What is it, Douglas? No, there are no major sevenths. We don't play major sevenths in Whiskey Jack. No, we don't do that. I posted that one time on Facebook. I said, this year we're not going to play any major sevenths. And amazing number of people took it seriously and said, why not? What's wrong with a major seventh? Two-time Juno nominee from Mona with the Children, Ants in Your Pants. He writes for film, TV. He's I don't know. I can't imagine doing this without him. My best pal, Douglas John Cameron.
Thank you very much. Now, this show is called The Legends of Canadian Country Music, and you know, it's something to be on the stage with a true legend. And ladies and gentlemen, the gentleman over here playing the banjo for over 40 years has been a mainstay in the Canadian country music scene. He has appeared on the Tommy Hunter Show numerous times, more numerous than anyone can even say. When I was a young boy growing up in Midland, Ontario, I would sit in front of the funny little black and white TV screen and I would say, I want to watch the Tommy Hunter Show so I can see Whiskey Jack. Ladies and gentlemen, the instigator and the coordinator of the Whiskey Jack, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Duncan Fremlin.
I know a lot of people from east to west because they like the spuds from the island best. They stand up to the ultimate test, right on the table. So if you see the big rig rolling by, I want you to wave your hand and wink your eye, because it's Bud the Spud from old PEI with another big load of potatoes. It's Bud the Spud from the bright red mud, rolling down the highway smiling. The Spuds are big on the back of Bud's rigging, and they're from Prince Edward Island. From Prince Edward Island, it's Bud the Spud from the bright red mud, rolling down the highway smiling. And he's smiling because he's got another big load of the best gall darn potatoes that's ever been growed. And they're from Prince Edward Island. They're from Prince Edward Island. Now I want to bring to the stage country music royalty, Country Music Hall of Fame, Hall of Honor, 8-time Juno nominated for Female Vocalist of the Year, the amazingly talented from London, Ontario, Marie Bottrell. Marie,